Hello everyone and welcome to Kids Days. Today with me, Megan, and Celine, we are going to learn how to make some flower paint. So we already did the pink, which is technically supposed to be red, but it's pink.
You have to use a lot of red dye in order to make it red. So if you don't want pink, just add a little bit more red.
And we really like pink, so
That's the color we chose.
yes. So in order to make flower paint, which is completely edible unless you are gluten intolerant like I am,
Then don't eat it.
then don't eat it. We're going to need some flour, a little container to put your paint in, preferably something with a lid so that you can store it, some food coloring, some water,
And some paintbrushes, something to stir it with.
paintbrushes, and something to paint on.
Or in measuring?
And you need a tablespoon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with to make our paint. So I'm gonna teach Celine how to do this.
Yeah, I've never done this before.
All right, so to make this, we're going to need, as we already said, all the things we needed. We're gonna start with our tablespoon. And so you're gonna do one heaping tablespoon of flour. So there's my heaping tablespoon. And then you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of water. 1, 2. And then we're gonna mix it. You might wanna use something else. For some reason, I'm using the end of a paintbrush.
Yeah.
And then you're probably gonna end up, it's gonna be too thick, so you're gonna need to put some more. So I like to stir it just a bit and see where I'm at, and then add what I think I need to add, which I almost just added a whole other tablespoon. Maybe about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half extra. But keep going until you get a nice liquid, and mine's still not a nice liquid, so, but that could be not stirring vigorously enough. All right, looking a bit better, just a teeny bit more. Doesn't even look like I put anything in, but I did. Okay, and then you're gonna use your third and final ingredient. Actually, see, that's a way too thick of a consistency. Although, I feel like maybe the thicker it might go on a bit better, but.
It might go on thicker, yeah.
Cause, just kidding, we're not that far in our video. So I did 2 drops of food coloring, but you guys might wanna add more. I know that sometimes the colors won't show up as much. You might wanna do a test to see how the color comes on. And we definitely wanna add some more because this is not vibrant enough yet.
We want a bright yellow.
Yeah, so after this, me and Celine are gonna do green, and we already have the red, which is technically pink. And then we're gonna do one last one, blue, if we can manage to get into our very empty blue.
Our blue food coloring is almost completely gone,
Yes.
so we're gonna have to figure that out.
There we go.
What a bright yellow. That's
It
like
is.
sunshine yellow.
Like sunshine, yes. All right, and it's completely edible.
Don't eat it. On to the next part.
All right, so we switched cameras, so it might look a little bit different. Hopefully you have your paint already. We went and tried out the paint that we did before, and it was not quite bright enough, so we added some more food coloring. So try out your paint on a piece of scrap paper, and if it's not quite as bright as you want it, go ahead and add a few more food color drops.
Here's a creation.
Yeah.
That was more just to try the colors out.
Yeah. We added some more, especially to the pink. It ended up turning into this nice red color.
Although it shows up pink.
Pretty pink, yeah. So it might end up a little bit lighter on the paper than it does in your pan, but that's okay because we like all the colors. Now my favorite color is green, so I'm going to show you how to paint a shamrock because shamrocks are green. A shamrock, if you didn't know, are clover leaves. And it's not too complicated to draw. I'm gonna break it down for you step by step. I'm using the color green. But you can use whatever color you like because it is your shamrock. So we're going to start with drawing a heart. Doesn't have to be a perfect heart. Go like that, and then like that. My heart isn't perfect either. And then turn your page to the side, so it's a long way up, and then draw another heart, where the very bottom of the heart touches this one.
So are you making a 4-leaf or a 3-leaf, Celine?
I'm going to make a 3-leaf, but if you would like to make a 4-leaf, you can make a 4-leaf as well.
As you know, the 4-leaf ones are lucky, so
Oh, maybe I should make a 4-leaf one then.
maybe you should.
Let's do that.
Give us a bit of luck.
Yeah. Okay, so there's my 3-leaf one. So if you want to stop at a 3-leaf, that's where you would stop, and then you would draw a tail coming down here, just a little line. But since we're making a 4-leaf, I'm going to turn it upside down and draw a final heart right here. How cool is that? Now we have a 4-leaf clover, and it doesn't matter what way you look at it. Every way is right side up. But I think I like it this way. And because I like to have the stems in my 4-leaf clover, I'm just going to draw a line coming down like that. And there's my 4-leaf clover. So now that I have the outline, it gives me an idea of how I'm going to paint it. So we found that the best way to use this paint is to use a thicker brush like this, because it seems to grab more color than the small ones. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it into the green here. Dip it around, make sure you get quite a bit on there. It takes quite a bit of this paint to make a good color, so you go like that. And we like to dab it on like this. See, if you spread it, it doesn't seem to leave the color quite as good. So if you dab it, just like that. And it doesn't matter if you go outside the lines, because with this paint, it's a little bit transparent. So if I were to go outside the lines like this, you can still see that it's a shamrock because it doesn't cover it up completely.
Yeah, and your paint is edible.
Yeah, your paint is edible.
The exciting part.
Yeah. Don't eat it though.
You probably won't like the taste.
You won't like it. Does not taste good. Definitely. It's just flour and
Why did
water.
you try it, Celine?
No, I definitely did not. If I did, I
she's
wouldn't be
lying.
doing
She
it.
was sneaking some. No, I'm just kidding. She was not.
No, if I were to taste this paint, I probably wouldn't be making this video because I'd have to go brush my teeth.
That's fair.
But yeah, so this one, actually, I'm gonna make this leaf a messy leaf. I'm gonna go outside the lines. Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, see?
So pretty.
Ooh, I like that, yeah.
What color are you gonna do in your background?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that one yet. You know what? We just take this step by step. We'll figure it out when we get there.
That's fair.
I like to go with the flow. You know what? I like this messy look. I'm gonna do the rest of the leaves like that. See,
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I want to change it, so I'm just gonna go around here. I'm gonna dab along here.
I'm in Celine's personal space
She's-
taking this video.
It's just my personal space, but that's okay.
We're wearing
okay.
masks. We're being safe.
We are wearing masks, we're being safe, and we're having fun, which is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go like that.
So cool. I love it. It looks so good.
Yeah, actually, and then just around here. Oh, how cute is that?
Very cute.
So now I'm going to take a different one. I'm going to take this one here. And what color do you think I should do on the outside?
Blue.
Blue?
Oh, blue with yellow like this.
Oh, yes, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to start with some blue. Like I said, get quite a bit on your brush there. I'm just going to dab it around. Look at how pretty. Oh my goodness. It looks like the sky.
Yeah, and then I noticed that with this paint, lots of people like to use acorns or leaves to leave imprints. So they'll just put a bunch of
Oh.
paint and then they'll put acorns down to imprint on it. So you don't even really have to use it to paint, but I think it's fun to just, an afternoon. Maybe you guys maybe it's a bit cooler. Maybe you guys don't want to go outside today, or maybe it's too hot. A different day.
Yeah, I bet you could leave the imprints of leaves very easy using this. So, okay, so that's one side. Now we're gonna go ahead and do
And then there
the
was even
other
ones where
side.
people cover their children's feet in plastic wrap, and then you smush your feet on your paper.
Oh, how
That
cool
was
is
cool.
that? That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I wish we could do that, but I don't want to do that in a museum.
This paint is so gooey, I betcha it would feel really funny to have on your feet. I'd probably be too ticklish for that. Okay, so then we have some blue.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna rinse this brush off. Let's see here. It doesn't rinse off super good, not like other paint does, but I mean, I think part of the fun is having the colors combine. So we're not gonna worry about getting all the paint off.
Yeah, plus we're gonna clean our brushes with soap and water afterwards. So.
Yeah, and if you want, like, if you want to use, if you want to get only yellow or only green, make sure you have one brush for each color, because otherwise you're going to end up mixing a little bit of color. But that's okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. So cool. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think I'm going to do rainbow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to do some yellow.
Too bad we didn't have purple.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I mean, you could make purple.
All you have to do is mix some red and some blue, and we can make some purple.
Although I find when you do that, it doesn't make the color that we were looking for in our mind's eye.
It's never the color you're looking for. Okay, so now I'm going to do some red. Get it really nice good on there. Oh, so cool. Oh my goodness. How pretty that is.
See, it's kind of creating a purple.
Oh yeah, it is. Mix it up like that. This is a messy painting kind of paint,
Yes, it is.
but that's what we like.
It's very fun.
And what other color do I have left? Oh, I only have green. I guess I could do green on this side. Or you know what? I'm gonna do,
We could do yellow again.
I was just gonna say, let's do that. It's almost like a flag.
It does almost look like a flag.
It almost, you know what? If this was a maple leaf and it was white on the outside and red on the other side, it'd be the Canada flag.
All right.
But
There's only one thing left to do, Celine.
what's that?
Sign it.
Oh, that's true. I have to sign my great masterpiece in
Mhm.
case one day, hundreds of years from now, they find this in a landfill and they go, oh, wow, it was the great painter Celine. One of her original art pieces before she was famous. And I'm going to name my piece. I'm going to call it the Shamrock Flag,
I love it.
and then a smiley face. And to sign it, you can use any way you want to sign your name. I have a really fancy one, so I go, and then I put a little star. Or you can sign your name, just spell it.
Cute.
I hope you all like my painting.
Thanks for joining us on Kids Days, our first episode. So we made our paint, yes, you guys saw. And hopefully, I think next week, me and Celine are planning on teaching you how to draw the two-headed cow. So
Yeah, so stay tuned
stay
for that.
tuned.